Hey guys, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome in. We're just going to check some energy today and see what's going on. If you are returning back, welcome back. I just want to establish, if you are new, you're going to understand why I'm doing this, but there are reasons why. I have freedom of speech. I'm a citizen of the United States of America, born and raised here in the United States of America. I have rights as much as other people have rights. More than that, I have rights as a child of God. And whether you a child of God or the children of wrath, I don't really know. But I'm for keeping the commandments of God and following the word of God and doing what he tells us to do by commandment. And there are many commandments in the earth that God has set, and try with all my heart to the best of my ability to follow that. And he tells his people to get up in here and to judge and rule and reign on some stuff. And I am very sharp, straightforward against demonic, infiltrated murderers, thieves, liars, sex fiends, people who want to do nasty, dirty things on purpose to other people. And if you don't like that, get off my channel. If you cannot, turn to your maker and make a thing right. I will not mess around, because what people are doing on purpose in this earth realm against upright people that want peace is gross. I was just telling on my other platform, I just watched a lady tell a story about a New York police officer who, maybe y'all have heard this story, but just a recap, the person had fantasies and they joined a couple different fantasy platforms, and they were a cop and shared all their fantasies about binding women up and killing them and cannibalizing them. And he began to use the NYPD database to find women and things like that. They went to court and trial. They didn't have any like evidence that he ever did anything or anything like that. But he was very explicit in conversation about things. But he eventually was let out of jail after, I think it was like 21 months, something like that. And I think about the things that I'm going through and what people are doing on my platforms and stuff like that, and how outrageous nonsense is, and how the wicked, it just seems like, I don't know, like they can just be so wicked and nothing happened to them. But God is going to cut some people to the ground. God's going to cut some people to the ground and going to leave me alone and get off my platforms and get off my stuff. Y'all want murder? Well, then killing is what's going to take place in this. It's going to come by a righteous indignation to people who will not leave people alone in the earth realm. You fixing to die, and it will be justified and backed up. For your murderous acts, you will be killed for it. Do I make myself clear? Got freaking pimps in the church, ditches, witches, crazies, people on Facebook half naked, people on YouTube and F this, F that, be some type of crazy, and you get a person that wants to get up in here and warn against this stuff, and people want to shut it down. Why? Because it just shows people's nasty, filthy, dirty, demonic, wicked heart is what it shows. It's on the inside of you people. You'll go look up a definition for other kinds of things, but when your definition and your dictionary takes you to the word perversion, and it tells you that homosexuality is a psychological problem, and now you need to go to a doctor for it, you got problems with it. It's a crazy world we live in, Matt. It's a crazy, freaking, filthy world we live in. Most High God, Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, I invite your presence of truth here, God of war. Come on in here and just begin to speak. There's physical something going on with the sadness out here around some type of contract. The Lover's card is coming out in the crossing. And so somebody did something on purpose. It just came out in the other reading. And I don't know. there's choices out here. Somebody hangs on to two people, two things. Somebody's got some type of, there could be a baseball connection for some of you all. This is attacking. This is 7 of Wands, getting up in here and being defensive and standing your ground regardless. 7's a secret truth. Nobody wants the truth. They want to suppress it because God said somebody was suppressing the truth today on purpose. They did it on purpose. Somebody is ticked about something, and it stated that somebody was circling around an area. They think they're going to say, I'm sorry, but it's there to give an attack, and some filth is attached to it. Somebody's done something with a movie, and apparently they have done something nasty to somebody, and they made a movie out of something nasty. The word nasty was there before it came out in my homemade deck just a second ago. God backed up the word nasty, filthy, dirty, and then it came out in my homemade deck. We do somebody nasty, filthy, dirty, did something nasty to somebody. On purpose, they did it. And I guess they made a movie of the nasty that they did. I don't know. People gross. Somebody's heartbroken about some type of choice that's being made out here. There's money around it, contracts around it, some type of stupid idiot out here with the Knight of Swords. This is fast moving energy out here. The 5 of Cups, bitterness. Again, somebody said, I'm sorry, but they're not. And they did it on purpose, and they took the cup and they poured it out. And I guess that's ticking somebody off, and somebody's circling around, do something. It's crazy with it. We have an older person, or somebody's going within, trying to analyze something that's going on, to put a judgment on something. The literal name Dan came out. The D, the A, and the N came out of my homemade deck just a second ago. So somebody's name is Dan or Daniel involved in something specifically, then so be it. But there were T connections real big coming out in that reading as well. The Hermit can represent filthy, dirty things, and he was there in that reading as well. So there's premeditation and stuff like that going on with some stuff out here. The T and the V, the TV, movie energy. Somebody's made some type of a movie out here around something that's went on that was filthy, dirty, nasty, and they did it on purpose. Maybe to some older person did it, or was involved in it, or they did something to the person. I don't know what they did, but something like that is out here around something going on. So 3 of Pentacles coming out, crossing. The third parties are out here attached to something that is going on. This is working either for or against a person. You people better work against wickedness. Why would you be so cool for gross stuff? Until it's you, then it's a different story. I was listening to that lady talking about that stupid cop with the stupid fantasy land world in his head. Talked about his own wife, cutting her up, and talking to other people on the site. Cutting her up, binding her up, cannibalizing her, all this stuff. And this was a freaking cop. Nasty stuff. And people are cool with nasty? I guess so. Y'all are nasty. Show me the 3 of Pentacles, because you got somebody collaborating some nonsense out here. Emotional investment, the 8 of Cups. Somebody could be, there was traveling and stuff that was there, so secret traveling could be here for all the wrong freaking reasons out here. There is premeditation out here. Death of a person, death of an idea of something out here, or something medical is out here attached to something as well. Around lover situation. But it's a nasty lover situation. It's a filthy, dirty, nasty, lustful, something gross out here. Nasty stuff. Like people really doing nasty with it. Gross. Y'all deserve to die. The Knight of Cups and Knight in shining armor. It wants to jump over here, and that's a police card energy as well. It's coming out crossing. Some people are fair, and some people are just absolutely nasty. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, connected with this police officer energy out here, or people, or whatever. Business still out here attached with her. If she's in the upright, she's grounded. Otherwise, she's a stiff-nosed piece of nutcase. Somebody is trying to trade something and plot something out here and work on something. They're wanting somebody to open up to something out here for some type of new beginning. There's something heartbreaking, or because somebody thought that they were going to be receptive and they took it and went, Now there's an all-out hell war in something going on because they did something on purpose out here. Show me the Three of Wands and the decisions being made. The Queen of Swords. There's people coming out all over the place. Very sharp energy. The King of Swords was just in that reading as well. Your ex could be here as well. Show me more information. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Secrets around this Queen of Swords. Either she's in danger or she's doing something. A Fool is here. All right. There's loathing out here. Oh, poor thing. There's a word out here. Somebody got cracks in their home is one of the words. Either there's a word that goes back to either your house is functional or there's cracks all up in your home for something's going on. And there's obviously cracks out here because there's heartbreaking energy and somebody bitter, working against somebody, trading things secretly, and a fool, something around a brand new start. But a fool, God said today that the fool returns to folly like a dog returns to vomit. Somebody's a vomit eater out here. They're a vomit eater. Somebody in the law is. Or somebody named could be Kate, Kathy, KT, go by Cat. You get a K or a C, and then the T is out here again. Five of Pentacles. This is lack, feeling left out in the cold. Somebody knows something about these little plots going on by some filthy, dirty, demonic piece of turd group. Excrement eaters out here, vomit eaters. So, yeah, the truth was just there in that other reading as well. The truth is out here. Somebody does know the truth. There's the Queen of Cups. There's another person card there. The law is out here. Nothing about the law anymore. I care about the law of God. What's in the hidden space? You got people working out here together or against something going on, and they did it on purpose or they're doing it. Obviously, they're doing something on purpose out here. Okay. A child situation. Okay, well, somebody's gotten pregnant out here. And they did something on purpose around a child, because the rune that came out just a second ago was the baby rune. There's something real big about a kid. This black man was there in that reading. Sure was. Should I say your name? I asked God a question about this black man right after I got done, because I said the name on the video, and God said yes. And every time I ask about this specific black man here in Kansas City, Missouri, over the top of some stuff, think they're a big shot. They're guilty for some stuff in a really big, freaking dirty, demonic, filthy way. They ain't no professional. They're professional poop, what they are. So it's going to be somebody's father or somebody's spouse has got childlike brain, or they do. Whatever. It's supposed to be a professional. If you're upright, you're upright. This could be the preacher out here touched something. Somebody got pregnant, went to the doctor. Okay, this could be a surgeon or RN as well. Something secret is happening out here with this kid energy. The ship. There is an older person out here, and there's money attached to some stuff out here. It's heartbreaking on something that's going on. It's about making peace, but it's a freaking lie, folks. It's a lie, because Seven of Swords was also in that reading. Again, somebody was circling around for a renewal and for a destruction. It shows it right here with that Five of Cups. Take the cup, the extra cup there, but I'm going to pour it out. And there was heavy breathing out of anger, and they did it on purpose. So, and there was death there. And something filthy dirty has taken place out of that death matter. And something sexual in a movie was done, I guess, with some older person and some nasty thing. Gross. There's somebody dirty out here. They're gross in what they do. God says that they are nasty. They're a nasty maggot brain. The moon, there are secrets. There's something about secrets at night are out here going on as well. Okay, but somebody's like much older or attached to something that's happened out here. in something that's happened. There was the key, either key accounts, things like that, or things. This is a card of things happening behind closed doors. You got somebody doing something to kids out here as well. That's older. Something about travel is attached to some things going on as well. But somebody's a pervert out here. Somebody's a nasty pervert out here. Or groups of people are some type of orgy nasty with child sacrificing nonsense or whatever the crap they do in their nasty underground movies. Show me more information here, Most High God. But somebody's clear about some truth out here with the Ace of Swords coming out. Yeah, a cunning merchant and a lover situation is out here with the lover card. This is also an adultery card. Some of y'all got just an adultery situation. For some of y'all, it's somebody's very much difference in their age. They may be of age, but there's a great big gap between an age somewhere attached to something that's going on with somebody out here. There's somebody very cunning out here. Somebody could get some luck because God said something was going to turn out all right, and that there was hope in them, in him. So whatever they are doing, all of them are fixing to meet God face to face. He gave somebody 24 hours, and that was going to be it on some people. They're going to be severed. This Five of Cups that came out in the other deck that I was reading from yesterday showed two people used to be band together, but God's sword's fixing to completely sever somebody to the pit of hell for some nasty businesses going on out here. Show me more information. You've got something with that transportation is out here. Yeah, you have children and babies and things coming out here. It's also a love and affection card. So there is something physical going on attached to somebody who wants somebody to open up to something, or they did, and all hell's broken loose. Marriage and business is out here. Okay, we got a business person out here, then I guess we do. It's come out over and over and over again the last couple of months. There's the police, the police. Are you upright? I'm not going to say I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. If you're out there and you're upright, you failed me. And you failed half of the city or all of it. Because I think people look at the police as you're our enemy now because you don't do what's right out here when people call you. Don't care who's over you or not. You swore in to protect the public. Don't give a rip who's over you and trying to blackmail you to do some crap or not, if that's what's going on in some cases. You have an obligation to turn some freak bag in to say this is not what we swore into. Or that's all just a freaking lie to the public. You make people think that you swear into upright goodness and you don't. I don't really know anymore, but I'm pissed about it. Talent. So the movie came out. So that's some type of actor energy. The word actor came out yesterday as well. The bus was also there just a second ago. It came out. The B and the S came out. Makes the phonics a bus. But there's nothing but a bull crap out here going on. This is a student's card. So teacher energy is connected to some nonsense going on, then so be it. But there's transportation out here. And so somebody took a bus somewhere, invested in something emotionally to go somewhere and do some nonsense out here. There was some type of an affair attached to something going on. Somebody may have recorded evidence of something with that energy. I don't know. But you got people up in here and something filthy and dirty and demonic going on. There's something with a marriage and a business with it. There's the baby. It's out here. You got two baby cards out here. Like I said, the baby room just came out. Somebody got pregnant with somebody. Well, anyway, somebody's done something to children or to a baby on purpose or aborted it on purpose because of a situation, then I guess they did. The truth is about that thing here. Truth, judgment here. The little sex fiend nasty is here. And whatever they've done on purpose, the Eight of Swords is here. Take your stupid, idiotic, filthy, dung, filthy person that you are to jail for something. King of Pentacles is underneath that. You dang straight I'm pissed, folks. Fired. Okay, somebody can get fired? I guess so. A bike. So just something about some type of travel is energy, whether by bike or bus. For some of y'all, somebody get fired for something. They're a snake in the grass. They are a snake in the grass. They're filthy. Someone tall and something at a bar is connected to something. It's incredible, Most High God. The Nine of Cups came out in the reverse. I said somebody was having a hard time with something because the Eight of Pentacles was also in the reverse. I said somebody's trying to heal with that Hermit because the Hermit came out. I said they're drinking a lot. I said I don't know how that works for you, but somebody has done something out here, and they're either a heavy drinker or they're having a hard time dealing with something about being fired and all hell is broken loose. I don't know. Somebody's done something on purpose though out here. That's a snake in the grass. A powerful ruler's come out with some type of a boss figure. There were two boss figures that came out in that reading just a second ago. Interesting. All they would do is just freaking acting. You've got a disguise when the Hermit comes out. Somebody's nothing but a disguise in what they do, and they're filthy and dirty. They hack. They're a hacker, and they're caught. IT worker connection and the preacher's wife. Doesn't surprise me because the cross was there, and we've been tracking the stupid preacher that's a wolf for quite some time now. You go to jail, and you get an execution, all right? And I'm going to push the button on you for the nonsense. There's the sergeant again coming out. Well, they're definitely here. The police are out here. Police are out here. Okay, well, this is a connection to Uber and people getting into people's accounts, their key accounts connected with Uber, and doing some stuff and hacking in on people's private stuff out here. And I believe that's how some people had gotten my information when I was working for Uber. There's connections with this nonsense, and you have caused murder and death and everything else, and you're going to have a day in court with me, and my finger is pushing your death button. I don't care who you are. The letter G has also come out today. Okay, well, they're a freaking giant. There's a warning. The word danger was there. I don't fear you. G. Oh, G. The egg. Freaking snake egg out here, cold as ice. Anyway, there's an in vitro something out here with that energy, with an egg and babies and ice and some type of connections to something with that, I guess so. Well, most time may just crush your egg, whatever. Somebody's jealous of a connection out here is supposed to be or was supposed to be to something the card says. There's been hazing out here. Well, you got school stuff out here as well. It's unacceptable. It's demonic and disgusting. Now you got hatred out here with people. They freaking got hatred out here with people that want to come after you and put you freaking down. Something blue is out here. Somebody had a fake uniform. The police are out here, but they're freaking fake in my eyes. Must I said we need to pray for our kids. They're all over this reading, especially the school energy out here with the bus. And we do need to pray for our kids. I think every woman in this nation should teach your own children. Don't you dare let somebody put some crap inside their head. A coven is out here. We have the preacher's wife, and that preacher's wife, we did a great big reading about 3 months ago, and you could not deny that God said that they're into child sacrificing. They kill kids, and it's a church, and they ain't really a church, and they run prostitution out this church as well. Let them be tortured, God. Government is out here attached to some things going on. The door, well, the key is out here. Shows a picture of the key and the door. Okay, what's out here? Somebody got somebody's key. A mask. All right, somebody wearing a mask coming in somebody's door. Danger out here. I say bring it, because you get your freaking head blown off when you come near me. Do I make myself clear? I'm going to beat you to a freaking pulp for all that you've done to me. And I'm going to have the wrath of God that I prayed to come up on my hands and take you the crap out. And so you cannot be identified who you are. Right, Senator? Somebody's job is out here. Maybe the word envy is here is really what God says he wants to come out. because the word envy goes to filthy, dirty, stupid stuff. Most High tells somebody not to fear out here. He's got something under control out here. People, it's time to get up and fight and get some wicked people out of the earth. Let me just back something up scripturally by the true God and what he tells his people we should do. Because look, we got government out here that they're allowing wicked things to go on, and the people of God need to get up in here and slaughter some people. We're not talking about murdering. Thou shalt not murder. But killing murderers, different story. These people are not doing their job. And our children are being hacked up by witches and warlocks. And I know it's very dramatic when you tune in on my platform because I'm that angry on the inside. Those of you who have followed my channel for so long, you know what's going on. It's unacceptable. We've got police officers and rulership and children getting hacked up in sacrifice for demon worship, and you call the police for upright purposes and they just blow it off like it ain't no big deal that we got a problem there. These people must be taken out of the earth realm. I'm sorry, but they don't get to live. I'm so sorry they don't have a right to breathe. And I can back it up scripturally. God tells us, and I said this today on one of my other readings, it's in the Most High's Torah, which is an eternal law that is never going to fail. And he tells the people of God to not forget the Amalekites who attacked us way back in the day. They attacked the people of God just walking along, traveling along. They literally just attacked them for no reason at all. You got people that'll sit out and hunt in little villages waiting for the innocent to try to murder them. And God says that's cursed to me. And he tells us in his word, you will not forget the Amalekites, which are descendants of Esau, which are cursed in God's sight for just doing crap they did on purpose, doing things on purpose just to be crude and rude and mean on purpose. This is not murder. This is killing murderers. Big freaking difference. You can't get somebody up in here wearing a freaking badge. You're supposed to be upright, honorable. They're not honorable. They're all secretive and killing kids out here. If they were honorable, somebody would have come to my door right now and been taking some people to jail. It's going to take the upright people in the earth realm that fear God to do what God says in the word, stating to us that these people are proving who they are in the earth, just starting crap and taking things and looting on people for no reason. They show who they are, and unless you understand the scripture, you ain't gonna be able to recognize them, but I recognize them. And God gives me a commandment to not forget generation after generation after generation, meaning they're always going to be here in our generation, and after generation, he charges us to kill them. And you will die at my hand, and I will fulfill the commandment of the living God. And every foul official that is setting up in here, act like you're all something with a fake badge on, you're dying by the word of God because you are our enemy. If you're not our enemy, then you're going to get up and you're going to do something where I'm concerned, or you're fixing to die. There is concern. You better be concerned of God's word because it's eternal and it will not fall to the ground. And what he says goes with or without your approval or your belief of it.